Daytime baseball here. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And there's one down now. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. His past history against John Lester, pretty average results, 4 for 15. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. And that will be
right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Ready now, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. A ball and no strikes. One and one to Schwarber.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. So 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His past history against John Lester, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Tapped down the line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now batting, number 4, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Zobrist giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Del Franco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And it's fouled away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he misses with it, 1-1. Contreras is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Ian Happ will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Lester has his target. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. It's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he will dive on the base with the baseball to record the out. Here's Addison Russell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester.
John Lester.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped up. Hernandez is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So now Carlos Santana. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One and 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Bryant. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. The 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Alfaro corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired. 2 down now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... Stepping into the box, number 4 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Michael Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And a step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and two now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Popped him up. Franco is there. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Nick Pivetta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a miss just out in front. Of that fastball. Number 9 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 9.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Dribbled up the line. It's foul, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo fields it cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So now Carlos Santana, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch coming, here it is. The runner's breaking for home. Hernandez at third with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Edobre Ramos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 4 has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, John Lester. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Altair. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Bounce it to the left side. Bryant is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Flipped out the other way towards short, and that'll be the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Bryant becomes out number 2 this inning. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Struck him out. Struck him out again. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Schwarber. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher. Pedro Florimon will get the call to pinch hit.
Number 18, Pedro Florimon.
Fouled off. Now Lester's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty. One man out. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he's safe. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Runner goes for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he nails him at third. Great throw. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. And now the Cubs pitcher, John.
Leading off the bottom of the...
Albert Almora is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And, look inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Almora, a native Floridian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ben Zobrist. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hernandez onto the grass. 2 gone. The next up, Kyle Schwarber, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The count now at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. Brian Dunzing takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sinking liner toward left. And that'll make him 1-for-4 in this one. At the plate, number 4. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Next up, Andrew Knapp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Runners on the move for second. Slapped hard the opposite way. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 33.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Bases are empty, one man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's a high pop-up. Number 4 shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Wilson Contreras. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Santana over to his left, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. No balls and 1 strike. Hit well on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Pedro Florimon.
Pedro Florimon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Baez waits on it, He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Javier Baez, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 out, nobody on. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Addison Russell. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Russell behind 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So now Carlos Santana, lifetime against Brian Dunsink. He's got 2 hits in 31 tries. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. 2 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. He went down on strikes last time up. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Bryant over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And now the Cubs pitcher, Brian Dunsink. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Off the plate. Brandon Morrow will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Ball and a strike. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that is off the first base bag. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And he's going to get there. And there's your winning run at third now with only 1 away.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Kyle Schwarber. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. Hit sharply on the ground. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. But 1's all they get as the run scores. Just about ready for base. Beautiful Yankees. Today we've got a good. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. 1-1 the count. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Happ with a 2-1 count now. The 2-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. There to play it is Walker, and there are two gone now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Severino, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every man.
And the center fielder is under it to make the. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll step off and try again. Here comes the first pitch. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. And that's out number 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. His past history against John Lester. He's gone 2 for 8. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Low for ball 1. Lester, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Hit hard up the middle. Gregorius with a sliding stop. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Javier Baez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 2. Ball 1. Baez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. In now, Gary Sanchez. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras is after it. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, and there's one away. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Here's Brett Gardner now. His past history against John Lester, just a 3 for 13 batting line. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Addison Russell. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the pitch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Happ on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away now. Now in the box, Neil Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bounce to first. Rizzo was there, and he is out on the tag. In now, number 25. He ready for his first plate appearance.
Number 25.
Now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
On the run is Almora.
He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Striding in once again, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. Rizzo, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he's back into second here safely. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he knew he... Here's Didi Gregorius. Second at-bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
Didi Gregorius.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lester's 2-0 home. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Contreras gathers. Throw down to first, one away. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Judge stands 6'7" as you see him in the right-handed batter's box. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 0-2 now from Lester. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss. But a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start off the fifth in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
A swing and a miss. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So striding in, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's the next Cub up, Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Addison Russell goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Hicks is after it. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. 2 pop-outs for him so far, so he'll look to stay through one here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Bryant stands at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. 1-0 the count. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 the count. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
He's been throwing strikes all day, So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away from the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up and try as he might, but he can't. Next for New York, Neil Walker. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Number 25.
Now at the plate, number 25. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 to short. And there are 2 away now. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take it?
And the third baseman makes the... Digging in once again, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Javier Baez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding into the box, Albert Almora. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. A bouncer to the left side, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. At the plate, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing and a little tapper. Lester's 2-0 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Happ moves over, and that retires the side. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Third baseman, Chris
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Here's Brett Gardner now. First pitch of the at-bat. Tapper up the line. Bryant ranges to his right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 0-2 now from Lester. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a...
2-0 count, the pitch. On the ground, a second for Baez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit well towards the hole. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. And that's in there. Base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Javier Baez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Fouled off.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Second baseman, number 25.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Half is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Last chance for the Yankees. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. On to first, and that's your ball game. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, John Lester. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominant